Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Yes, yes. LDWMMAC. This is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Boy. You know, my criticisms of Taneisha Tennant. My criticisms were, look, I don't know how she's going to get through this Invicta tournament, being a counter striker, bobbing, weaving, and being completely 100% defensive. I said, I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know. I said, I don't know if Taneisha Tennant going to make it to the tournament finals, being 100% defensive. I don't know, y'all. I said it to myself. I said, no, how is she going to do this? And now I look up, Taneisha Tennant was in the tournament finals. Finally, I saw the beauty of what Taneisha Tennant can do. Now, you know, I said to myself, okay, what if Taneisha Tennant, she gets an aggressive wrestler type that will take 5 strikes, take 5 to the head, cacao, to the head, in order to close that distance and take her down. I said, what if she faced that opponent? In comes Taylor Guardado. Here comes Taylor Guardado. Wrestler. Not afraid to take 5 to the dome. Wants to close the distance to take you down. I said, okay, here it is. Man, look. Taneisha Tennant. Every time Taylor Guardado tried to get this fight to the ground, Taneisha Tennant calmly stopped all the takedowns. Look, man, her takedown defense is on point. Taneisha Tennant takedown defense is on point. Like, it's there. It's legit, okay? Everybody that tried to take her to the ground, look, man, she stopped it, stuffed it, wore them down, and then she just beat the hell out of them. Taneisha Tennant, I got it. I figured her out, man. This girl, she's defensive, okay? She's very defensive, and her form of martial arts, okay? You know, I almost feel like Taneisha Tennant is the damn female Mr. Damn Miyagi in that octagon. Because you know Mr. Miyagi, you know, he wouldn't fight anybody. He would wait for you to attack him. And then Mr. Miyagi would counter and beat the hell out of anybody that tried to hit him. Taneisha Tennant is the female Mr. Miyagi. I swear she is. Because whenever Taylor Guardado, whenever she tried to get in, man, Taneisha Tennant, she would put the clinch on her. Okay, then start hitting her with elbows. Start like hitting her on the inside. And Taneisha Tennant, she looks, you know, she really looks very slow, but no, she's smooth. And she's slowly picking you apart. Slowly doing it. Like, you know, she was hitting Taylor Guardado in the legs. And then, man, she hit Taylor with like a head kick. And it just came out of nowhere. Like, I blinked, and Taneisha Tennant's head was already at the dome of Taylor Guardado. Then she kept the jab in Taylor Guardado first. Every time Taylor tried to come in, Taneisha Tennant popped her with a jab. The jab of Taneisha Tennant was a thing of beauty. And then it's like when she moving, it's like Taneisha Tennant ass is gliding. Like I start thinking to myself, can Taneisha Tennant ass fly? Can she fly? You know, I thought to myself, it's like this girl is gliding in that octagon. You know, at first, when I first peeped Taneisha Tennant, I'm like, man, she's a boxer in the octagon. Like, what's she gonna do if somebody grab her? Taneisha Tennant answered every last one of my questions. All of them. Every last question that I had about her in the octagon, they were answered in this one fight. Taneisha Tennant, Taneisha Tennant deserved that title shot. Okay, she deserves to fight Yulia Stoliarenko in the Invicta champion. Look, she deserves it. And I'm going to be standing behind Taneisha Tennant 1,000%. And everybody, hey, listen, man, y'all need to back her too. Everybody in the LDBC, you need to back her. Everybody, you know, who rock hard with the LDWMMAC, the LDMMAC. Okay, we need to stand up and we need to support this sister. I'm actually going to, okay? I'm going to reach out to her. You know, I managed to get her information. I'm going to call her. I'm going to get on the show. And we're going to have a discussion. Like, I really want to know more about Taneisha Tennant. Now I'm intrigued, okay? Like, she reminded me, not necessarily she don't fight like Valentina Shevchenko, but she reminded me of the very patient style that Valentina has. Like, she reminded me of that style. Like, she's extremely patient. She's not rushing anything. She don't panic. She take a couple of shots. Taneisha Tennant know how to reset. She know how to get that distance. And Taneisha Tennant, boy, she's a master of the underhook. Now I've seen, I went, looked at her Instagram, and the thing of it is though, she's always wrestling. Taneisha Tennant is always wrestling. Like every time I look at her Instagram, she wrestling. And I'm like, okay, well, I didn't get to see any of her wrestling in the fight, but man, her takedown defense was 100. Her takedown defense was 100. And then the way she jabs and circles, and then Taneisha Tennant, her head movement, man. I mean, this girl dodging kicks, this girl slipping punches, rolling punches, slipping, rolling kicks off of her. Like, and then, I like too, the way she fight is that when she hits, when people hit her, she minimizes the damage because Taneisha Tennant is always presenting herself as a small target. She's always doing that. Man, Taneisha Tennant won this fight easy, man. 3 rounds to nothing, okay? And Taneisha Tennant is the new Phoenix Rising tournament champion. Taneisha Tennant said, listen, Yulia Stoliarenko, you got that belt. You got it for a short time. Enjoy it while you can. Tick-tock. 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 Taneisha Tennant is coming for that belt. Taneisha Tennant is coming for that belt, and I ride with Taneisha Tennant. I ride with her. Shout out to Taylor Gordado for putting up a tough fight. Shout out to Taylor. Taylor Gordado, and a matter of fact, about Taylor Gordado, homegirl, she ain't fought in 9 damn years. She ain't had a fight in 9 years, and she gets to the damn tournament finals. Taylor Gordado ain't fought in 9 years. God, Taylor Gordado don't have nothing to be ashamed of. You know what? I'm finna roll with Taylor Gordado too. And I'm gonna try to see if I can't get her up on here, okay? Like these Invicta fighters, man, they don't get a lot of press. They don't get a lot of press. Like they don't get a lot of people don't want to interview. I do. I love interviewing Invicta fighters because I get the most heartfelt interviews out of these Invicta fighters. I love them because I can sit, man. We got time, and they really want to be there. They really want to be there. Well, I don't know. I can't really say an interview that the person actually don't want to be there. I say 90%, 95% of interviews I give, the person, they really don't want to go because they enjoy the conversation. But these Invicta fighters, man, I know, I know what they're doing. They're fighting. They're trying to get their name out there. They're trying to make it. I know some of them, they're living, from fight to fight. They barely got enough ends to meet. See, them the fighters I like to interview because those fighters, they got so much more to tell you about the game. But man, I'm proud of Taneisha Tennant. I'm very proud of her. The LDBC supports you, Taneisha Tennant. And don't worry, you're going to get acquainted with the LDBC. You're going to get acquainted with the LDWMAC. And we're going to support you. We're going to support you. We will have a logo on Taneisha Tennant. We will have a logo. It will go down like that. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.